Latency versus throughput. What really matters? Optimize system performance like a pro. Here's a question for you. What's the point of having a Ferrari if it can't get out of first gear? That's what happens to your system if you don't understand latency and throughput. Latency and throughput are the yin and yang of system performance. And if you can master them, you'll build systems that feel like a Ferrari, fast, smooth, and unstoppable. In this video, we'll break down what latency and throughput actually mean, how they're different, and how to optimize both to build high-performance systems. Let's start with the basics. Latency is the time it takes for a single operation to complete. Think of it as how long a user waits for a response. Throughput is the total number of operations your system can handle over time, like how many requests your server can process in a second. So, here's the million-dollar question. Can you optimize both at the same time? The answer is tricky. Reducing latency usually involves optimizing individual requests, like caching or database indexing. Increasing throughput means handling more traffic. Think load balancing or scaling horizontally. Think of it like this. Latency is your sprint time. Throughput is your marathon pace. Balancing the two is the secret sauce for building world-class systems. Here are some real-world examples. A chat app prioritizes low latency, so messages feel instant. A video streaming service needs high throughput to serve millions of users at once. An e-commerce website, it has to strike a balance between both to handle flash sales seamlessly. Here's a pro tip. To reduce latency, use caching, faster databases, and reduce network hops. To improve throughput, scale horizontally, use load balancers, and optimize your application logic. And don't forget, always measure and monitor. Tools like Prometheus and Grafana are your best friends for identifying bottlenecks. Because what gets measured gets optimized. And when you optimize both latency and throughput, your system doesn't just work, it shines. To recap, 1. Latency is about speed, how fast a single operation completes. 2. Throughput is about capacity, how much traffic your system can handle. 3. Balancing both is the key to high-performing systems. Want to dive deeper? In the next video, we'll cover load balancing techniques, the ultimate weapon for scaling throughput. If you've ever struggled to understand latency and throughput, or you're ready to optimize your systems for real-world scenarios, this series is for you. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's design systems that don't just meet expectations, they set the standard. Because in system design, every millisecond and every request matters. Let's hustle together and master this. Subscribe to Hustler Coder 90 Days to System Design Mastery, new video every day at 9 a.m.